hi. Welcome to PureVintage, episode 32. So I think I brought it up like 2 episodes ago, but I still really want to build that treehouse. So I think today is the day. Before we get down south, I gotta take care of a few chores around the house. So let's get to it. Woo! Alright. First thing I want to do is start feeding these goats. This is the first step to milk production. Yeah, and I can't wait to do something with all these Jonas parts. I picked up a bunch of torch holders, so I think I'm going to place them inside here. I think that'll look cool. Yeah, there we go. I like having the torches down here. Yeah, once I get enough torch holders, I'm going to replace all of the oil lamps with torch holders and just have torch holders down here, because I don't know, I just like the aesthetic. Whoa, my pit froze over. It's kind of hard to see what's grown and what's not grown when it's all frosty like this. Got some onions starting to die. Yeah, these cabbages aren't going to make it. Oh, there's some rye. Rye's still going strong. Even at -7. Love it. But it's not getting moisture because that's all frozen over. Alright, well, we might get a couple more rye coming up, but that's pretty much it for the season. Okay, I'm taking a bone and this obsidian blade we found. Now we've got an obsidian bone knife. There we go. Really filling out this knife rack. Ooh, time to check on the bees. Well, they're almost all populated except for these two. But, yeah, no honey yet, so just gotta keep waiting. Okay, I got my steel saw, hammer, and chisel. Those are kind of the main things I'll need for this treehouse build. And I think everything else should be pretty good over at that little cave fort we have. We should have enough food down there. There's plenty of resources around, so yeah, let's go. Just doing a little pit stop at the greenhouse. This is looking very good. We're almost there. Another batch coming in. Oh my god. What the hell? I've taken this route so many times and that sand has never fallen down before. Okay. Oh! Oh no! Okay, I just realized I've come all the way down here without my armor. I'm going back home. Okay, and there we go. Whoa! Nice. Good way to start the episode. No! Whoa, fuck. Ah, nice. Okay, we made it back here. The whole idea behind having a southern base was that I could grow crops year-round, and it's like 2 degrees right now. So I think we're going to take advantage of those other teleporters, and we're going to do the treehouse base further south. Just going to cook a little food first. Going to make a couple more rope ladders while we wait. Man, we've got a lot of stuff here. I'm going to bring these crates and storage vessels with us, so we have some storage at our new little location. I think I'm going to take one of these torches and torch holders too, just to make food production easier when we're down there. Okay, so we're back by this big mountain with the luxuries trader. And I was thinking of doing the tree fort up in here. But again, it's only 4 degrees. So yeah, we're going to take that last teleporter and go really far south. Okay, so we still have this little dumping vessel here. Doesn't have anything too interesting in it, but I think I'm just going to take it with me for extra storage. I don't want that. There we go. Okay. Now that is a reasonable temperature. 17 degrees. I'm into it. Let's take a look at the map. Redwood Forest over here. We haven't taken a look in that direction yet. Although it is over some hills, which is kind of annoying. But I mean, you know, I have a pickaxe. We can always make a tunnel. Just chop right through a mountain, why not? Is there anywhere else we'd like to make a base? God, look at this. There's still ruins I have to go check out. There's so much stuff down here. I hope we still get a view of this awesome mountain in that little redwood forest to the west. My plan is to make the treehouse with mostly redwood so it blends in. But we have lots of walnut and oak around here too. So I'm definitely going to be using that for accents. Whoa. Yeah, this is the hilly terrain I was talking about. Getting over there is kind of a pain. Alright, I just gotta find a good route. Yeah, okay, so we're just at the edge of the redwood forest here. It's just a tiny little guy. Maybe, just for frame rate issues, maybe we should head south to this little one here. We're in no rush. Might as well find a really cool place. And, I don't like this. Traversing this is a huge pain. Ooh. That's cool. Oh no. Okay. It's looking like andesite all around here, which is quite nice. I love that little light blue color. Ooh. Oh, are we about to stumble upon a really cool landscape? Pink apples. Whoa. Can I make this jump? Yep. Sort of. Okay, I'm liking this. It's better than all these ravines over here. Kind of flattens out a bit. Got this interesting valley in here. There's some snowy cap mountains up here if we ever need to do long-term food storage. I'm going to aim for about here. Let's see how my frame rate does. I think this is the back side of that big mountain when we popped out of the TL. It seems like this would be an easy path to make to come down here. So we could just run a road straight through there. Nice big open plain. I think that's peat or red clay over here. That's interesting. I don't know what that is. I want to go take a look at it. Oh, it's just a weird map glitch. Huh. That's interesting. Yeah, I guess it's not recognizing the water here, so it's showing us the color of the muddy gravel. That looks really strange. Alright. Well, my computer hasn't caught fire yet, so that's good. Yeah, I think this is it. Alright, let's get a little base camp going. Alright, there's a little dead-ended cave here. I think I might just block this off and turn it into our little base camp. Alright, let's set up our storage. Where's the other one? There it is. Man, those look so sick. I like that little watermelon one. Or spring flowers. It looks like a watermelon to me. Alright, let's put up a little tool rack. Alright, I'm gonna go and collect some wood to make a few things. I don't really need a whole redwood tree, so we'll head up north here. There we go. Treehouse base camp. I'll slap a door on here. There. It ain't pretty, but it'll work. Alright, it's coming up on 6 a.m. The sun should be rising again. I want to poke around here a bit more. Let's explore what's out this way. And I think I'm going to start collecting amaranth, because that's going to be our main crop down here. Our main grain crop, that is. So there's another big mountain over here. I want to go see that. Oh, I can see the tips of it just through the trees. Ooh, chicken of the woods. Nice. Ah! Okay, okay. You play games? This is what happens. Okay, I'm gonna run this back to the house. Maybe I'll take the bones too, they might come in handy down here. Alright, nice. We got 6 days on those. My main plan right now is just to do a little more exploration, gather some more food, just so we can really hunker down and start building that tree fort. Oh! High fertility soil. After all this time. Oh man, okay. And I have so much compost back up at the Bear Lake Burrows. I think the farm we set up down here is just going to be all Terra Preta. Look at how much we just picked up. Oh, praise Dave. That was awesome. Okay. We're going to have to run up there and get some more compost soon. Yeah, rainfall is very common, plus it's warm. That means good growing location. More red clay. Yeah, okay, that big patch we saw on the map over here. Just a huge red clay spot. That's awesome. Oh, trader. This is our closest neighbor, I think. We got an agriculture trader right next door to us. I haven't really played down south too much, but I have a feeling that amaranth is a low yield crop. Just to balance out the fairness of like being able to grow year round, it probably doesn't give us much because that fully grown one gave me one single grain. Oh, wow. So here's that mountain. Yeah, this thing's a monster. Oh my, what? More high fertility. I've been searching like everywhere. Oh, this is incredible. It wasn't a big patch, but look at this. We're up to 57 now. Just double checking the ground around it. Yeah, it's all medium around here. Okay, we got everything. That's amazing. Yeah, so this absolute beast is just right in our backyard. If we ever need to make like long-term cellar for food storage, we can climb up that mountain. It'll be freezing cold up there. Yeah. Run, Piggy. It's a Bowtorn. Jack-o'-lanterns. No, thank you. Fool me once. These look poisonous. I'm not familiar with these, though. Yep, minus 7 HP. No thanks. Alright, this should be enough food to last us while we get the treehouse started. So, I'm gonna start doing that. Alright, step 1. Collect wood. I'm just gonna start by making the stairwell, so I don't need a ton of wood. I'm gonna start with this little guy. And now we gotta pick a tree. Okay, I think I like this one. It's right at the edge of the forest. It's got some close neighbors, so we can do little rope bridges or something like that. Yeah, I think this is where we're starting. And it's time to make food already. Okay, nice. We're just gonna make ourselves a little pot of food. So I'm just finishing. I'm waiting for some food to cook, and I'm just looking at the bone recipes, and I found a corpse compass for the mod. Alright, this food's taking a long time to cook. Let's start making planks. Alright, so I definitely want to have like a spiraling staircase going up the tree trunk, just because that just sounds right to me. I think it's gonna be kind of like that. God, these guys are so dramatic when they don't get food. Just wait a little bit. Stop. Okay, back to the tree. I never really start these things with a plan. I just start chiseling. So one thing I'm looking for, I have to just place things properly because I want the vertical lines of these planks to line up all the way around. I'm gonna try to keep everything uniform. So I'm just paying attention to that. I think that's how it's gonna go. I might thin these out further later on, but I think this is a good way to start. And I want it to be wider because that's just kind of, it's not comfortable to walk like that. Yeah, so that feels better to walk on. A little space. I'm getting sawdust in my hair. Alright, starting to see the spiral on this thing. I'll probably round the corners out. But let's just get the skeleton in place first, and then we can get fancy later. Ooh, nice. We're starting to get up into the branches now. Well, just as dusk is settling in, I think that's about how I want the stairs. For now. I think that's like a good height to start our main floor. Alright. Let's start building out a floor. Oh wait. That's down half a block. I have to go up at least one more. Nope. Okay, so to keep everything lined up the way I want it, like the wood grain, I've built this a little halo, a little loop all around here. And I'm going to start building off of that to be like our main platform. Because I need to be aiming down. It needs to place, yeah, facing down to set up the way I want to. So if I keep going around like that, everything should be fine. And now we just have to repeat that process a few times. Yep, looks all good from the outside. So at least we know that what we're doing is working. Okay, second ring complete. Nice. I can actually do stuff up here now. So I'm going to have to start clearing branches out, but I don't want to accidentally take down this tree. So I've got a fancy little tip for you. If you cut logs down with the saw, it will leave everything else in place. So if you're doing a tree fort build, this is an invaluable tip. I could even cut the middle log out of this and everything else would be fine. Here's the general layout. I think that's actually as wide as I want to go. was thinking about doing a third ring, but I don't really want this to be massive, right? We're not going to be living here. This is really more of an outpost. Ooh, sun's coming up. Nice. And I don't really think I'm going to be doing walls here. There's really no need. It's going to be warm enough here year-round. Ooh, it is dropping to 6 degrees right now. But still, I don't think it's going to get much colder than that here. And yeah, our body temperature is doing fine. All right, let's remove this. I want to put fence posts all along the edge, but I want to have a little difference in color here. So this is a maple forest, and that's garbage. But I think these big speckly boys are oak. All right, let's run up this little area here. Let's try to find an oak tree. Maybe we'll find some food along the way, too. Oh, yeah, that's going to be cool. Man, since I've found 2 high fertility patches already down here, my eyes are just, like, darting around constantly. I'm like, every time I see a shadow, you know, oh, is that high fert? Oh, I see some oak over there. Man, I'm trying to find a smaller oak tree, but they all look pretty big. Maybe up there. Okay, I've been running around for a stupid amount of time looking for a perfect oak tree. I just chop the tree down. It doesn't matter. Alright, sweet. Got our oak, and we got a bonus little oak seed. Okay. Got a full stack of fence pieces. Alright, so this is how I was thinking of doing it. But let's go down and take a look. Yeah, sure. That looks tree 40. Might need a lot more fences, though. Okay, there we go. I do plan on expanding this in the future a little bit, because I want to have a garden plot that's, like, up in the air. So maybe I'll make, like... Maybe I'll extend a bridge over to, like, that tree or something. Okay, let's think about a roof. I want to build it so that, like, I don't want to disturb any of these logs. I want to have as much natural elements inside of here as possible. Yeah, I think I'm going to build posts up like this. And, oh, geez. You're hungry. I think I'm going to do fence posts on the edge like this, maybe one more higher. And then we'll start doing the roof around like that. I have a lot of oak, but do I want to continue with that? I don't know. Like, should we do oak roof? I wonder. Can I do the same thing like this? There we go. I'm going to put a couple crates up here just for storing stuff. Got all these logs we can put up here. There we go. Get a little tool rack going so we can place some of this down. Yeah, there's tons of walnut around here. Maybe we should just go get that for the roof. That could look cool. Oh, yeah. There's a massive walnut tree. All right. Woo! That's a lot of walnut. The lighting in this game is really weird. Like, what is that from? I know my crates are there, but they don't emit light, so... What is going on? Okay, this part is going to be tricky. Alright, I think I'm going to raise each of these poles up by 1. And then make myself a little scaffolding. Alright, before I get too much further with this, let's go take a look at it. I'll leave my lantern up here so it lights it up. Yeah, I think that works. The colors seem fine. All right, let's keep going. There we go. Get some edges on there. Some outer corners. Ooh, yeah. That's going to be cool. And I'm trying to leave as much foliage as I can, but trying to squeeze through this stuff is kind of a pain. Oh no! Oh no! Okay. Okay. That wasn't that bad. That will be one of many, I assume. It's a pretty scenic little valley. Man, I wouldn't be able to do this without the crawling mod. There we go. This is so finicky. Did I stand up? No, I'm still... Okay. Oh my god. Can't see. Alright, we've got the main ring of roof tiles going. Nice. Yeah, the more layers I have to walk on, the easier this gets. That first one is pretty difficult, though. Is that a corner piece? I think it is. Corner. No. Corner. Nope. Corner. Yep. Okay. Oh, and that's the last of our cooked food. And I'm almost starving already. Oops. Obviously, this isn't going to fill us up very much, so we'll probably have to do a run back soon. There's a few things I want to grab to bring down here, so that's not too bad. Alright, we're just going to stash all our walnut in these crates. And I think I'm going to make a run back home. We're going to grab ourselves some more food so we don't run into this problem again. Yeah, I think this is going to look pretty neat when it's done. I like how this design looks, but I'm always running into the edges of it, because there's like a little clipping on this one. So it's a little annoying to walk over, because you get stuck. I want to try... Oh, almost forgot. I want to make a bunch of terra preta, so I'm going to bring that with me. I want to try something with these ropes. Like, can I go... Wait. Yeah, okay, shorten. And then... Ah! Okay. There we go. We can have them with a little slack. Oh yeah, this has given me some ideas. I'm gonna do that again though. That was really funny. Alright, we're definitely gonna be implementing some ropes in this build. Because that was just very cool. Yeah, I think that's a good start. This thing's gonna look pretty cool later. Woohoo! Oh, I thought we had a high fertility up there. It's just some sky peat. Okay, so I'm taking what looks like the mellow valley through here. This is eventually where I'm probably going to be building a highway. Maybe like along the edge of this and then down. I can't stand bumping my head on this. It drives me nuts. So we're going to take these out. Alright, we're still bumping our head a bit, but not as bad. Oh, how did I miss that? That's like right at the entrance to our, Oh, this is a different entrance, that's why. Yep, I'm glad we didn't set our tree fort up here, because this snow, man. Maybe on the way back I'll take this little chest with me. Is there anything down? Forget what we left in here. Oh, some food. -4. Oof. Okay, I think all these cabbages are done. Yep. Awesome. 32 cabbage, and... Oh, we got lots of seeds out of that one. It's -4 now. These are good till -5. Oh, but I get the heat bonus in here, so... Wait. Why is it telling me... It used to say this was a greenhouse. Oh. Oh, maybe it's because of this hole here. Need a piece of dirt. Yeah, so the roof seems fine, but there's a little space of a hole here, and I don't know if that will matter, but hopefully that fixes the greenhouse issue. I have a feeling it should work. But we'll come check on that on our way back. And we are back in the Winter Wonderland. Whoa, there's so much rot. Ooh, I kind of forgot we had all this fruit. That's great. 62 high fertility now. Amazing. Man, our shelves are getting full of Jonas gears. I have to start putting stuff down there now. I'm gonna bring a couple stacks of food over to the animal pens. Let's go check on those goats, see how they're doing. Pregnant. Amazing. First try. I guess I'll just leave you guys to it. You know what? Let's get Generation 4 started. Why not? Oh yeah, they're gonna go through this food fast. Oh look, pickled onions are done. Woo! 20 years on that meat. Amazing. This is a key ingredient for cheese making. You need a pickled vegetable. Doesn't matter which kind. Just having all this food stored up. Oh, makes me feel so safe. Why is one of my cow skulls missing? Oh. When I took the screenshot for the thumbnail, I moved the cow skull over here and I completely forgot. Oh, there's lots of compost ready. Excellent. Okay, so I want to make some terra preta while I'm here. Whoa, we have got a lot of compost. And this guy's so excited, he's going to be an uncle father soon. Alright, we're going to need some crushed bone. Or some ground bone, powdered bone, I don't know. Since we're waiting on that to finish up, I want to see what this, these antlers that we got a while back look like. Nice. I feel like I should move this door over. Yeah, that feels way more natural. Now you just walk straight through. I don't have my chisel on me. I'll fix that later. Yeah, that looks way better. I don't know why. I don't know why it took me so long to do that. I want to make a few more crock pots. Nice. And that just finished. Let's throw in the charcoal. Look at the clock. We're just about to hit December 1st. Bing. There it is. I had a commenter suggest that I make these guide rails out of the glass, because it'll basically be invisible. I do really like that idea. I'm just going to add that to my notebook of 8 million things I have to do, but it's not super necessary right now, but I do really like that idea. Ooh, I forgot to check on the bees. Yeah, it might be too cold. I don't think they're going to be spreading anymore. That might be all the candles we're getting for this year. How are the pigs doing? Ooh, they need a lot more food. Okay, we can make our terra preta now. I always get that backwards. There we go. Nice. Oh, that feels good. Hey, we got pregnant. At least one is. That means Generation 4 is on the way. Now, the really smart thing to do would have been to kill all of the boars except for one, and then just be feeding the sows. But I didn't do that. Okay, so there's at least 4 or 5 sows pregnant now. I think that's good. That's going to be a lot of pigs. Oh my... Whoa! Guys, I need to put lanterns down here. Whoa! Alright, maybe I don't need to put lanterns down here. Oh, that blue sky. It's so nice. Well, I've got some more nails here, so I think I'm going to bring those south so we can make ourselves a proper chest instead of just using vessels. That'll come in handy for sure. I'm only going to have 10 garden plots to start. Yeah, I want to do onions because they just last so long when they're in storage. It's a really good crop. Especially if I'm going to be bouncing back and forth and I'm not going to be like constantly eating out of there. I want to have something that has a really long shelf life. Soybeans, these are heat resistant up to 40. Those are coming south for sure. Oh, my rice. I can do rice in the summer down there. Yeah, so we're going to bring onions, rice, and soybeans. Ooh, I'm going to bring a hoe down there since we're going to do some gardening. Oh, and I got a spare bed. That'll be handy. Alright, well, we've got all that cabbage, and I've got some more crocks on the way, so I think I'm going to go take out some of those borers. Oh, temporal storm imminent. Man, I'm glad I'm home. Okay. I should really make this fireplace a bit nicer. Yeah, we gotta make this look better. It's too chunky. Okay. Oh, time to go to bed. Ooh, this will speed up the pig kiln. That's nice. Stop it. Oh my god. I was just trying to pick up bones. I wasn't even trying to hurt you. Oh, it's a pregnant one too, so I can't kill her. Okay. There. Now I'm safe. Stop pushing the dead body. Guys, I just... Okay, there's one sow that isn't pregnant yet, so I'm just going to fill these troughs up one last time. That should do it. So I've taken out all the boars, and now we just have 1 boar and 7 pregnant sows. There, that's the one that hasn't eaten yet. Go over there. Go. Eat. There we go. 10 portions eaten. Excellent. She'll be pregnant soon. Okay, it's cooking time. Got 3 big batches on the go. Well, we're a little short on this one. If anyone's ever confused why there's peppers in the game, they actually used to have pepper plants, like, I don't know, 3 years ago. But they were really buggy and they took them out of the game, so I don't think you'll find them anymore. But there's still little remnants of the pickles, or of peppers. You know, maybe the bees just weren't spreading because I'm out of the chunk. But now I've been back here for a while. Nah. I know they changed how the bees worked in the latest update, so that's why I'm kind of checking on them more. Maybe they just move at a slower rate now. I don't know. Maybe someone can tell me in the comments. Nope, first one's done. Oh, look at that. Almost full shelves. We are very ready for this winter. Oh, loving it. Okay, I'm gonna bring a couple stacks of food with us for the journey. I think we have everything that I wanted to bring down there. Yeah? Oh, a bucket. That's what I need. Back down south, let's go. Yeah, this place is really coming together. I love how this looks. Cool. Oh, it's starting to snow at the greenhouse already. Okay, there we go. We are getting the proper greenhouse effect now. Yeah, it was just that little hole that was unplugged. Weird. Huh. I can't leave because the snow is too high. I think I want to swap beds. I want to take that nice bed with us. We'll leave the little hay bed here. There we go. Oh yeah, we had this food too. Just enough room for all of that. Great. Aw. My snowball melted into slush. Oh, it doesn't drop a whole thing either. It drops in like... What is that, 0.25? Weird. Yeah, let's bring that anvil. Ooh, yeah, blueberries. I was gonna make a little blueberry farm down there. Do a little check-in with Marco, the luxuries boy. He's selling chandeliers again. Damn, that's a nice shirt. How much money do I have? Nothing. Right. I love this mountain. So cool. Man, even with the teleporters, this is kind of a long journey. That was weird. It just went from 22 degrees to 8 degrees. Maybe this is a cold pocket. Maybe the color of the grass. I don't know. There we go. Keep the bed down here for now. Just in case any temporal storms happen, I can just run down here and be safe. And maybe we'll pop that there. There we go. Got some storage up here now. Alright, sun's just rising. Let's get this roof done. Ooh. This is really hard to build a roof in here. Okay. Can the wind just chill out for a minute? Okay, this is much easier when the wind is calm. Yes. So that's kind of what my idea was. I want to have it look like the tree is growing through the roof and everything. I think that'll look cool. Oh yeah. Almost there. But I gotta go make food. Always need food. More food. Food. Definitely gotta carve some banisters on here. I'm gonna go flying off that one day. Would this look good? Maybe. Yeah, maybe do that in the corners. There's no reason I can't leave this little top part open. I think it looks kind of cool. That'd be like our chimney. Maybe we'll do like a kitchen part, like up against the tree so all the smoke can come out of here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave that hole there. The part I'm having trouble with is getting in here. Oh, okay. I can't tell where I'm supposed to put my... Okay, I'm just gonna take that out. Like, where's the corner supposed to go? Man, lantern's in my way. Gah! Okay. Okay, I think I'm gonna make myself a little walkway. There we go. I can actually see now. That's nice. Nope. Oh, man. I wish I had a wrench. I could just turn this thing around with the wrench. There. Jaw. This is silly. I'm grabbing a pile of dirt and I'm just gonna climb up there because this isn't working. There we go. There. Corner there. And then there. I think that's it. I don't think there's any way to complete this roof fully without me dropping off the side. Yeah. Oh wait, no. I can go through that little roof hole. Ah! Man, I still take damage. Okay. Now we got a little treehouse. I like it. Good view. Yeah, I forgot to take a look at it from the ground. Obviously, it's not done yet. We're still going to do lots of little detail work, but I think that's a good foundation. The next thing I want to do is build a garden. But we're not doing it on the ground. Oh, no, no. We're having a treetop garden. And the crouch key is your best friend when you're doing this kind of work. Ooh, I think I'm out of redwood. All right, let's go chop a tree down. Now, this garden doesn't need to be huge, but I have to think about this because I want it to look a certain way. Okay, thinking. Okay, so it's going to be a little higher up then. Okay, so this is going to be the floor. I need a lot more dirt just to give myself proper scaffolding so I'm not falling all the time doing this. Okay, yeah. We'll make a little pathway that goes around to this pond. And then we'll have our blueberries on the other side over here, I think. So I think I'm just going to have 2 tiny garden plots like this. They're not actually going to be in here because I want the underside to look uniform too. I don't want to have dirt blocks just like poking out onto the bottom because I'm removing all of this dirt eventually. This is just like a placeholder just so I can build on it. So let's fill this in. So it's all going up by 1 more layer. And then this is the pathway. Let's put some of these in. Okay, cool. Okay, this next part's going to be a little trickier, and I need my hammer and chisel. Okay, well, I guess hammer and chisel's up in the tree, but I needed the food anyways, so I'm glad we came down. Okay, first step, I'm just going to chisel some stairs into here. Nice little walkway up. And here's for the tricky part. My plan is to use this rope, and I want to attach it from one fence to the other fence. Okay. So one fence, and then you press F, and I want to lengthen it. So it's 2, 3, 4, 5. That should... Nope. Okay, let's try that again. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And attach. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, how many blocks is this? 1, 2, 3. It's only 4 blocks. I thought 5 would do. Okay, let's try 8. I honestly don't understand what's happening. Okay, maybe I need a different plan. Okay, well, my initial plan was to do like a rope ladder thing. Or not, like a rope bridge. But I don't know if I can do it. I keep lengthening the rope. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, we're at max length. Oh. So now it works, but it's way too low. What the hell? I don't understand. Shorten it by 1, 2, and it just breaks. Until I figure out how to do that, I'm just gonna put the rope bridge on a back burner. Alright, I may not be able to do the rope bridge idea, but I still want to carve this interestingly, so let's put some more scaffolding down. Oh, I wish there was a way to unchisel block. I accidentally chiseled that dirt block. I don't need that at all. Alright, let's try this. There we go. Now I can chisel properly. Why didn't I think of that before? Ladders, man, they're so useful. Okay, yeah, so I want to have like a little swinging rope bridge type thing. I was trying to like attach the ropes and I want to match my chiseling to the curvature of the rope hang, but they kept snapping and I don't know how to fix that. So what if I do like that? Are the ropes gonna hang on it now? Whoa. Okay. Yeah, that gets the point across. Cool. Maybe do a second layer. Go like that. What the what? I don't understand what's happening. I think I'm finally understanding ropes. Sort of. Don't ask me any questions about them. Why does it keeps disappearing into my inventory? These ropes need a serious dejank. Like, what the... Why is that not... There. Okay, nobody move. Everything's good. Okay, I think that's gonna look kind of cool. Alright, let's get all this dirt out of here. Okay, a little rope bridge. Sweet. Let's see if I can tighten that rope up a bit. Is that gonna look the same? There, I like that better. When it's taut. There. Okay, that's pretty cool. Can I fall out still? Almost definitely. I'm not gonna try it. Okay. Whew, pick up that lantern. Now I need to go get my dirt. I have the hoe. So I need dirt, seeds, and a bucket. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Obviously, we'll fill the rest out eventually. I don't think I ever really noticed how far the dirt drops when you hit it with the hoe. It's kind of cool. Awesome. We have a treehouse sky garden. Obviously, we're gonna fill that out, but yeah, good start. Full Terra Preta. Oh, this is just beautiful up here. This rope bridge. I'm pretty excited about that. Maybe I should carve... Wait, I have an idea. How does that look? Yeah, that looks kind of cool. What do you guys think? I evened it out so that, like, the stairs were the same length, or equal length, and then I've tapered it in like that. That's kind of neat. Holy crap. Well, it's a good thing I had a day off. That was 5 hours and 45 minutes of filming. I bet it's not going to edit out to a very long video, though, just because I did so much walking back and forth. But yeah, 5 hours, 45 minutes. That's a beast. Okay, guys, I'm going to call it here for the night. Damn, I'm really excited. I love how this bridge looks. I think that's pretty sweet. Obviously, we're not done here. We're just going to keep going on a next episode, but I'll catch you then. Good night, and woohoo! All right, bye.